I don't know what happened, but I'm a I don't know where to set this up at. Rejoin the live. It's gonna be back. Mm-hmm.
So we were saying, how bad Trigger's numbers, been looking. And, you said you've been still dragging Kiki. Now, what happened with Kiki? What's going on that you had
before.
Oh.
When all that stuff happened. And I thought
you blacked out. Sometimes, sis, no lie, the next door neighbors and the people downstairs, something is going on with them. They got some type of equipment for one of these apps that we use. I could tell. It's so loud. It sounds like it comes out. We got like a pipe that's in this apartment complex. And it sounds like it comes out of the damn pipes. So I get so agitated because I feel like when I was out in Las Vegas, some people followed me back here. I had to move from Las Vegas to Florida, and then from Florida back here. This is my hometown where I'm at in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Mm-hmm. And I feel like some of these people followed me here. And a lot of people don't know that Bad Business Jr., JR, is Trigger's, artist. And he has a song called Out of Town. And I believe that's what a lot of people been doing lately, because I'm 44. So when you get out of high school, more than likely you move away from your hometown.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when I came back, it seemed like it's a lot of people here that I did not grow up with. They didn't graduate from my school. They didn't, you know what I mean? I don't know them from when we was little. Me and my brother 50. I'm Open Bob's. What is that? I don't know what they're talking about. So I feel like somehow a lot of people have, apps that's hurting everybody numbers, especially Triggers. His is the most important. But I think ours, like trying to get him out too. You know what I mean? No. What's that? Thank you.
I thought that was an angel or somebody.
But with us trying to also get him out, like I have to go to Insights on Instagram. When I go to Insights, the numbers are completely different than your views. Like you might go under it and it might say you only got 6 likes. But right. You go to your views and it'll say you had 1,650. And you're like,
all the social medias, Instagrams, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitter, all of them are messing up. All of them.
But it's crazy because right before I got suspended on Twitter, former President Obama said, vote, and he made a basketball shot. His shit went up 10.2 million views. So you mean to tell me former President Obama got 10.2 million views? Something about that ain't right. I feel like they trying to set up Obama. You remember how with us, they always like it to be black on black crime.
Right.
You know what I mean? So right after that, Trigger put up the fact that
What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about that honky, ain't it? What that boy name? Joe Biden.
I mean, we can talk about Joe Biden.
I don't know. I thought y'all was talking about y'all voted for that boy. That boy.
nobody. You're not thinking about that. He
I
already
ain't
won.
voting for nobody.
You ain't vote?
No.
Why?
I don't know how to do it. I ain't never voted before.
How old is you? You don't know how to vote?
I'm 24.
And you don't know how to vote?
Bro, I put that on life, bro. Like, I ain't come from that life. So, like, I want the type of niggas, like, I was in the, jigs running around barefooted. I want the type of nigga, like, did how you
sir,
vote.
what do you have to say about Trey Songz?
No way.
You said Trey Songz.
Yeah, you follow his music, right? We trade angels. This is not about Biden. It's been about him all fucking day. It's about.
I want to know what he think about voting.
I'm just saying I ain't never voted before, but I feel like if you vote, you just vote for the, a hand on the same body.
Shit we put out for the angels to come, so we definitely need to be talking about a trigger.
But Trey Songz though, they said that boy.
You better not say it. You say it, and I swear to God.
Ain't nobody mad, you punk. We put up a fucking thing that said for the Trey's angels.
A lot of people about
trigger. You mad, bitch?
Okay. I ain't even say it. I ain't say it.
Not you, Gaddafi. Somebody wrote something about she mad. The corny motherfucker that wrote something is mad.
Look, but she know what I was finna say, so subconsciously you already...
No, bitch, you chill. That corny motherfucker.
What?
The fuck?
Buonasera.
Nigga,
Cuss sound... Cuss sound like...
So what do you think about Trey's music? Like, do you like his music?
I mean, yeah, he make good music, but as far as like...
Okay, we talking about music.
Okay, music, yeah. but you are, I mean, the way you acting, you are, I can tell subconsciously, you already feel like, he might have...
You still ain't saying nothing about Trigger. Say something about Trigger and get the fuck off. Y'all could do this on y'all personal time. I'm here about Trigger.
No, he talking about Trey. He said he like his music.
Oh, I ain't hear him say that.
Yeah.
Damn.
He said he like Trey music.
How often do you play him?
I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't really just play very like this, but like, I mean, when I was young though, like, it was like...
Morning, could you get him off?
I guess. But like, I was like hella young when that man was on TV. Like, that man was on BET and shit like that. Like it just came on. Like, I ain't really like,
I'm bored. You're boring me. You're not talking about Trey. You sound like you're not talking about anything.
Look at him talk. He said.
Bruh, I'm talking about him right now. I'm trying to figure out what is she hearing.
What you mean, what am I in? It's about Tremaine Alden Neverson. I just fucking sat here and said we put up...
That's what we talking about. We talking about his music Trey. Right now.
We talking about Trey throughout the whole thing. It said Trey's Angels. I put it up for the Trey's Angels to come in here and discuss the shit we need to discuss about Trey. It's about him being number one.
Period. Yeah.
Thank you. What a T.
Okay, so when did you listen to him? When did you first listen to him?
And if you're not listening to him and you lying, you can hit up.
Like 10.
I crave Tremaine on y'all personal time. I ain't here for this shit.
Yeah, I was like 10.
He said.
See what I mean?
He said he was 10 when he first listened to Trey.
Okay, so how often do you play him now? Is the question.
Not often.
Well, you gotta get the fuck out. You don't even know what's going on. Get off.
Bruh, you weird as fuck. But I'm gonna get up.
You damn right. It's about my husband. Fuck you. Thank you.
He said the last time he listened. No, he said the first time he listened to Trey was when he was 10.
Because he's seen a pretty girl. You the only one that could be seen, sis. This not like Instagram Live where everybody, well, it's I think only 2. I don't know if you could go more than 2 people. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he want to talk to you on his personal time, that's fine. But we put up the actual, I've ran and threw that on Trey's Angels Facebook. I ran and threw it up on my Love Hair Tremaine. I got it on I got 4 accounts on Instagram. So I got it up there too. You know what I mean? So I don't want to take the attention away from him because the attention is always being taken away from him. And it's I don't think people understand how important it is. He dropped that Christmas morning song yesterday. If enough people don't play it within, I think 24, 48, maybe even a month, 24 to 48 hours or maybe a month, he doesn't go number 1. You see what I'm saying? Or he doesn't get the award because enough people not playing it or more people like.
Trey have always said, even in interviews, Trey said he don't give a fuck about no awards and nothing. He just want to bring out music for us, and that's it.
I remember him saying every time he doesn't get an award, he thinks of us.
Right.
Because it's like they take from, like, some people have tried to make it a dark skin, light skin battle.
But Trey knows that we love him. He said it multiple times. Like, he knows that we go hard for him. He knows that.
I know he know that, but you know what I mean? Like, back home should still be number 1. It shouldn't have only been for that one time. You know what I mean? It was only up there one time.
He was number 1 for a couple of days. But then
they just put the week of October 24th or something like that. So, I think it's the week or the day I gotta look at the picture again.
Somebody put out an album after Trey. Who put out an album after Trey, which made them go number 1? I forgot.
I don't know. I don't know who went number 1 after him. I don't like Billboard and the Grammys no more. I be unfollowing them. Matter of fact, I unfollow Atlantic Records too. Drake
did. Drake dropped the album? No, he didn't.
Drake is hip hop. He's more rapper. They consider hip hop rapper and Trigger R&B.
But Trigger made the R&B charts.
Yeah. So I don't know who went number 1 after him, but like what I'm saying is, they're stealing. That's also money that they're stealing from him. The fact that it's songwriters and
you know what? Do you know why he not getting the numbers as he should be? Because he didn't sell his soul. That's why.
That's what you.
The reason why.
Someone talk to me.
The reason why Trey has been in the same. Trey has elevated in his career. He has. People do know of Trey Songz. If you ask somebody right now who Trey Songz, they're gonna tell you who he is because everybody in the world knows who Trey Songz is. But he's not as popping as Usher or Chris Brown because he didn't sell his soul. Trey stood in one place, which is his heart, which is R&B. He didn't move to no hip hop. He ain't moved to no pop and all that. He stayed at his true heart, which is R&B, and that's why people don't mess with him like that because he never switched up. And I feel like that's good that he never switched up. That day he never switched up on us. I don't think Trey belongs in hip hop. I don't think Trey belongs in any other genre but R&B. His heart is R&B. He don't belong in no other. He does.
I love when he raps though. I do love when he raps.
He does do good in rap, but people know Trey for R&B. They don't know him for anything else.
Right. And see, so remember when you were saying earlier that a lot of people gravitate more towards Chris?
Yeah, because people look at Chris and say, oh, he could dance, he could draw, he could paint, he could do all these multi-talented things.
But so can Usher, right? Usher can do all of that, and Neo can do all of that, and I feel like they, in a way, I feel like all of them are really like taunted. because I feel like they try to make CB feel inferior because he light skinned, because I'm light skinned. You know what I mean? Like, I'm Caribbean. A lot of people don't know that. They just see light skin,
Right.
and they don't really know what you are. They just know that you black and white. You know what I mean? And then Trigger, you know, is dark skinned, so people get mad. People get mad about the fact that that person made me lose my train of thought. God damn. I was reading too. I said, huh, Karuchi?
Yeah, him and Karuchi, yeah.
That threw me off. But I was just saying, like, the whole light skin, dark skin battle gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why Beyonce said black is king. Because if you know anything about everything that we are, you know, even Kevin Ross music and Jacob Lattimore and Trevor Jackson, you know, saying real black, that is 16 shades of black. All of us are black, period. And we got enough black on black crime. So when Trigger decides to, you know, throw a brown skinned girl in circles, I feel like that was a great thing.
But you see how people was
I told you
down Trey and saying, oh, so now Trey want to put a dark skinned woman in this video. Trey been putting dark skinned women in this video.
Always
been putting brown skinned, dark skinned women in his videos. He has had other races.
And why?
But the main characters have always been brown skinned.
And so while, you know, slow motion did do very well, but sorry, Rosa Acosta did even better. If you look at YouTube numbers, Rosa Acosta and Nana and all the other young ladies in Nana did much better than slow motion.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And he had a multiple. So he had brown skinned girls and light skinned girls in both. And then in slow motion, he just had the one light skinned girl. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know why I feel like they pick with Trigger, they pick with CB, they picked with August Alsina because August Alsina just jumped up out of nowhere too. Now he's actually starting to we don't like her. This is about Trigger. Don't fucking come here asking about no fucking female. Stupid bitch. Okay, now. Anyway, I feel like, you know, I feel like they try to taunt them all. And I feel like they're doing a lot better. And because the label, I've noticed that the label, they too much act like they're loving hip hop. If you think of my moment, you are the point. I can't even believe he could write. Motherfucker couldn't talk, but the motherfucker could write. Get your dumb ass out of here. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, y'all are funny.
Tell him and her to go trend with the baby. We don't give a fuck about them corny people. I told you this is about Trigger. Get the fuck out of here. Now.
Y'all, please, if y'all gonna come in here, please talk about Trey Songz. This is about Trey Songz. Talk about Trey Songz.
You ain't got no accent. Get the fuck out of here, you corny motherfucker. You couldn't even talk when you was in here. All on I Crave Tremaine with his desperate ass. Thought he was gonna get some booty from you. Please, do better. Do better than that, nigga. Saya, fuck out of here.
Fine. Ooh, Saya. Saya needs because Saya needs to text me. I need to talk to me.
Are you his age? Are you Saya's age?
Yes, I am.
Wait, are you younger than Saya or are you older?
We're the same.
Nobody gives a fuck. Stop writing, corny. You said you and Saya are the same age?
Yes, we're the same age.
Yeah. So
he's 19. Well, I'm about to be 19.
What's wrong with this corny motherfucker? Yo, go die. I appreciate you. Now, anyway, back to Rosa Acosta and Cash Doll. Oh, so did you see that? So Trigger and Cash Doll numbers did, you know, they didn't do very well, but they did okay. And she's going on tour. And you know, Cash Doll going on tour, she got the song with Trigger, the On Sight song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they put her on tour. And I was saying to Trigger, you know, I really hope you go. Because Cash Doll is very pretty. Cash Doll is very, very pretty. And, you know, so if they want to talk about, you know, he don't be around dark skins, he definitely do. And Cash Doll pays homage. Give us people that pay homage to people and not try to step on any mother, you know what I mean? Any motherfucker or anybody to try to rise to the top. And you the corniest of them all. And now, and you know, this is the second time I done seen some, now another person on 300. She was the first. I know it was her that put something up about 300. Stop disrespecting Kevin Lyles too, because that's Trigger's manager first, before you even came around in the fucking game, corny bitch. So she put up something, 300 where careers die. And then some guy named Montana puts up something, the same type of thing. Like he's under Kevin Lyles. Like y'all don't know who the fuck Kevin Lyles is. First off, Kevin Lyles goes a long way.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He goes a long way in the music business. You can't even, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You lucky to even have met him, bitch, because you was dirt poor and ugly, like pretty much the people you be around.
Right.
So fuck out of here. Get off Uncle Dave East dick, bitch, because Lulu look way better. And Uncle Dave East said in his song with Pop Cam, my bitch better. So let her know. Around Trigger, because you. Back to Trigger.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What do you think about Heather Rose?
Oh, I don't know who that is. Who is that? Who's Heather Rose?
You don't know who Heather Rose is?
No.
Reportedly, she's fucking with Trey, and they leaving at the same time at clubs.
Well, I seen one person behind him, but I don't know who that is. Heather Rose is. I seen a pretty girl named Ayana today. That's on Atlantic Records.
She's pretty, but I don't think they. I don't know. I don't think they're dating. He probably just fucking her. But I feel like I don't know. But she's very beautiful. She's very beautiful. She's
I don't even know who.
And she's brown skin. She a brown skin girl. Brown skin chick. So.
Oh no, I don't know. Look at these men. A said shit about Trey. Get the fuck out. We're trying to get some pussy, desperate motherfuckers. If you in here, you desperate. You ain't no girl sitting with you. Now get the fuck out. Corny motherfucker.
PC.
Yo, boo him out. Boo him out. Report comment.
I don't even know how to
motherfucking spam. About to get him booted the fuck out. Thank you. Abusive. We tearing their ass up. So anyway, so Heather Rose, what songs does she sing?
She's not a singer.
Your mother, corny bitch. She's not a singer?
No, if you look up her Instagram, it's named Heather Rose. She's a very pretty brown skin woman.
Mm-hmm. So
look, somebody said they love her.
Oh, Heather Rose. So what does she sing? Is she a model? What does she do?
She's just she had a pop-up shop in Atlanta when Trey was in Atlanta, and Trey went to her pop-up shop in Atlanta, and they was together. But
what's a pop-up shop?
Like a shop, I don't know what she does. I don't know.
Like small business, like a business.
Yeah, business. Like she just started a new business and stuff like that. So.
Was that the pretty girl who was behind him when he was walking out of was it Oak Atlanta?
No, she didn't go to the club with him. She had a separate event that he went to support her.
Oh, the makeup girl, the makeup counter girl. She was at the makeup counter, like MAC Cosmetics.
I think she
was in his story. She was in his story.
Yeah, she got short hair. Like
it was black, she brown skin, and she was in front of cosmetics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was in his story. I don't know if I think sometimes people just often assume just because he go different places.
Yeah.
Like for instance, Summer Walker. I'm surprised they didn't say that about Summer Walker because he said, he wanted to sign her.
But she has a whole boyfriend. That's she's dating London on the track.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm looking for him to, cause Justine, I love Justine Darcin still. And it's Justine. And I know she be around. I could tell in her music that she's around Trigger, but you just don't see her because I thought Mikey was going to do the tour after Trigger did it. Remember it was Trigger, Justine, and Mike X Angel. So yeah. I thought Mikey was gonna pick it up, and then Justine and Trigger was gonna come, and Junior, Bad Business Junior. Because Junior goes, and I'm sure Uncle Dave East would go too. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think he's just supporting people. I don't think he really like fucking them like that. But I mean, whoever he fucking, he can single as hell.
I said he not dating her, but he probably, having sex with her.
That's what. Listen,
you can just tell. I could tell, but you probably not dating her, though.
I mean, listen. If you single as hell, you can do what the fuck you want.
That's what I said. Trey could do what the fuck he want to do. He is a grown ass
man.
He can do whatever he want to do.
But you know what? So I wonder if you're asking, is that how his numbers get hurt? Like women get mad that it ain't them he fucking, so they kind of fuck up his numbers type shit.
Speaking of, Selena Powell, yes. Yeah, bitches like
Selena Powell, who's that?
The girl.
What girl is this?
Tis the one that try to throw dirt on his name right when he want to do good for himself and bring out music and shit. The girl that lied on him.
Oh, is that the anorexic chick? The BB, I always call them BB Rexa chicks anorexic. That's some ugly bitches. I said Trigger was around them. They ugly.
I feel like he just want to get his dick sucked.
She looked like me when I was homeless. And she got on makeup. British burn on my father. And then they tried to hurry up. Listen to this. And then after that happened, did you see she tried to hurry up and come out with a song with Doja Cat?
Cool.
Get your monkey ass out of here. So when Trigger was going through everything, when they tried to throw that up on Twitter and they tried to hurry up and trend and all of that, the BB Rexa people, they ran and now they got a video with Doja Cat. I ain't watched the shit, but and on YouTube, the little 3 dots, you just click it and you hit not interested.
Right. And
the shit'll go away. And I just get them the fuck out of here. Like, get them out. Like, Trigger, ill. You was around her. Maybe they paid Trigger to be, sometimes when you're a celebrity, they pay you to be around people. Hopefully Trigger, like, give me some money to be around these ugly bitches. You know what I mean?
Right.
So them numbers, I just feel bad, like for him, CB, Neo, because some people's are doing well. Busta Rhymes just dropped a CD and his is doing well. So when I be looking at some of them numbers, and then there's a lot of new people coming out, I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Right.
Some of these people in 3 days be having like 1.4 million. I said, how the fuck they got 1.4 million views? And Trigger Circles got 4.3 million views in 2 months. It don't add up. It's like they taking away from him, and girls are taking away from him because he didn't pick them. You know what I mean?
Right.
It sounds like a lot of jealousy. I'm just tired of it, and I think a lot of people are jealous of CB's. Is that that's his girlfriend or his wife? His latest baby.
Girlfriend.
I think a lot of people are jealous of her, and they connect CB to Trigger because they're brothers. That's always going to be. You can't separate the two.
Right.
So I think a lot of shit with the label, they don't like the fact that they can't get them to do verses. You see how Brandy and Monica did their own shit? Jadakiss and Fab did their own shit.
Yeah, you know, Chris said he don't want. He said he don't want to do no verses anyway.
See, they don't like that.
Yeah.
They like all that hoorah shit, that love and hip hop and marriage counselor. You seen that? Niggas fighting and niggas always got problems. But guess who over top of them? White people.
Right.
It's white people over top of them. So when you got somebody like Kevin Liles who really owns his own, you know what I mean? I'm hoping that Jay-Z, Damon Dash, and Irv Gotti fucking get those white people out of Rock. What's their Rock Nation? Get them the fuck away from Rock Nation and own Tidal. Because while I think they are a big part of it, I don't think they actually own it. Just like with Diddy. Like, I think Diddy is he's the face of Revolt TV, but I don't think he actually owns it. Like, we want them white people going. Get them the fuck out of here. Give it to Diddy. He worked all his life. Give it to him. Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and Irv Gotti worked all their life. Get them Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? But they always want their fucking hand in the pot. Because Cardi B said one thing on her, have you ever watched her show? And she used to have surprise guests, and the if you was a new artist, you could come on stage and you would rap. You ever seen that show?
Oh, yeah. With Snoop Dogg and them?
She would have different guests.
Yeah.
It was like an American Idol, but it was Cardi B's show. Cardi B said one thing: you gotta make these white people money. So a lot of the shit, people forget that it's entertainment. You know what I mean? Sometimes the fans get real wrapped up in who fucking who, and they forget that it's entertainment. Now you got something as important as King Von passed away yesterday. Right. You know what I mean? So now it's like, hold the fuck up. I don't even know who that is. Right. But I happen to see Shy Sanity put it in his story. So I said, hold up, this is important if Shy Sanity put it up. So from Shy Sanity, I went to King Von page, and I'm used to seeing Trigger say thousands of people liked it. King Von said millions of people liked his. And I seen Nicki Minaj at like 959 million views on YouTube. And Bon Jovi, like the same 959 million views on YouTube. So I'm like, hold up. If Nicki Minaj got it and Bon Jovi got it, then I know Trigger the fuck got it, but I just can't find it. I see it on old videos. Not that high though. Maybe like, I think the most I've ever seen Trigger was like maybe 200 and something million. So it's like, oh, what's and then Tanashi and I think Nicki together hit like 1 billion. Now Trigger isn't you know he's in CB's loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. Right. I put that up and they got 1 billion views. They finally got 1 billion views with Lil Wayne and Tyga and Usher. Remember Usher stopped through? Yeah. So that's gotta be crazy. Like you've been in the game 15 years, right, and your numbers keep diminishing. Something not right about that.
I'm telling you, he didn't sell his soul. That's why. And I'm glad that he didn't.
Me too.
I'm glad that he didn't.
Because Cardi B said it. You got to make these white people money. And then if you look at it, oh my God. So this is so important, Renee. This is going to bug you out. When I was homeless in Las Vegas, I was in something called the Annex. Who I did not know was this celebrity named Helly Steinfeld. So there, her name was Helly Williams. Mm-hmm. I think she's black. I can't tell if she's black or white. She's light-skinned like me, but she's a little lighter. I happened to come across one of her videos. I said, get the fuck out of here. I thought her name was Helly Williams. At the Annex, they put that her name was Helly Williams. Her
Right.
numbers are higher than Trigger's. Every video she does is 200 something million. Every YouTube video that girl does is 200 something million views. While Trigger's Circles is sitting at 4.3 million views. So I was like,
Let me look at these numbers right now.
look at them. Look at them numbers. They horrible. Even back home, it's like 37,000. If it's 7 billion people,
You know what makes me so mad?
talk to me, sis.
I'm looking at this right. Hold on, let me find one. One of them, like, hold on, let me find one. Like, nah, never mind. Because we talking about, so all these songs on Back Home, On Top of Me only has 184K.
Which is 1,000. K is 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000. Yeah.
Well,
And On Call has 200,000.
that's with Ty Dolla $ign.
Yes, Hit Different has 300,000. And Hands On only has 100,000. And well, All This Love has 500,000.
And it's been out since what? What date does it say? It's been out since?
4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago.
So it's been a whole month.
Okay,
And-
go off with the numbers then. I see you. Tell it how it is. Go off with them numbers, sis.
Yeah, the numbers. Yes. So,
You, somebody who knows how to come in here and talk right.
right.
And I can understand.
So, OG Love Loot has 63,000.
Shit.
But that wasn't really a song. That was an interlude.
Right.
So that really shouldn't matter because that's not a song.
Well, I think they go off the whole album. You know, Johnson Austin, Troy Teller, Troy Oliver. I can't say his name correctly. I don't even want to mess it up. It's like Brian Stahana. I can't even think how to say his name. But and some of them songwriters, like not y'all, everybody, all of us, forget. You know what I mean? Like we go straight to Trigger because he's doing the actual singing, but the songwriters are looking at them numbers too. Like, hold the fuck up. What's going on here? What is the problem? And then you have stuff that comes out that says nobody cares, work harder until it happens to your act. You know what I mean?
But you can't really look at YouTube views though, because the only view on here that has, well, I Know a Love has 1.4 million with Noah.
Yeah, but I think they go by all those platforms. I think they go by Apple Music, Spotify.
Yeah, because you can't go by YouTube because Trey did make number one, so fans are streaming all across the world.
Right.
Oh, not just on YouTube, but on different platforms.
Right.
So that's how he made number one.
Right.
So the album.
How do you keep that number one?
Just not on YouTube. But the album is doing numbers. People are listening daily. They are.
Yeah, maybe I don't like Spotify. I feel like Spotify still numbers, or they give them to different people, or
people listen on Apple Music or Spotify. That's what people most listen to albums at.
You know, a lot of people here don't even fucking know about Spotify. They be like, "What's that?" Give me SoundCloud. People know SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, fucking the hell.
It is.
For bootleg ass rappers and shit.
Oh, Claude gotta translate for us. Claude is Puerto Rican. We don't know what Claude's saying.
I don't know what he's saying either.
Mm-hmm.
Tú eres muy hermosa. Hold on. Let me see what you said before that.
I think he said you. Well, I don't know.
I ain't even trying to figure it out. He got to translate.
Bruh,
I don't know Spanish, no English.
I know what it is, but like I don't believe that's what he's saying. Like he's saying you're his sister, kinda in a way. Not directly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, thank you. Look at us with a translator. Thank you.
Translator.
Yeah, you know, it's y'all, it's a big deal because when we tweet and we all liking each other pages, it's no way in the world that we only getting 6 views.
That's crazy.
Even if you only got 800 followers, you telling me my 800 followers aren't seeing what I put out? And then you're gonna get, huh?
They be seeing it.
I think sometimes people skip over our ass because we're not celebrities.
Man, no, because we got to get into this. You know what makes me pissed off?
Talk to me.
Is because I love Trey. I've been loving Trey since I was a kid, but I really became a fan in 2014. But I'm gonna just say this because he watches my story all the time, but he just never reposts me. And I feel a way about that because it's like you watch my story every time. I see you watching my story, but you would repost everybody else when they don't even be doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm confused. How can you see that? I ain't never seen nobody watch my story. How you see that?
You have to swipe up and like you see everybody like looks at it.
Oh, well, I've been a Trigger fan since he came out 2004. But back then, I used to be going with knuckleheads, like corny boyfriends. So I was just like a regular, I was a regular fan. Like I would play everybody music, even though he was my favorite. I play everybody music. And then in 2015, I just was like, nah, I ain't doing that no more boyfriends. And I just stopped with the boyfriends, and I became very heavily into Trigger. I had already had him on Instagram, but I didn't have Treyology. And then I added Treyology, and then I seen one account that said if they wasn't met Nipsey, they were saying that the best girlfriend for him was Lauren. I guess they didn't really like Helen, and I knew nobody liked
Helen. It's always gonna be Helen. Always.
Yeah. And then it kept getting too much about his personal business when Trigger always tells you he doesn't want his personal business out there. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people want them to be like Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. You know how they show everything they do together? Trigger don't do that. Trigger show you what he do with his family, but he don't constantly show you one girl what he doing. And I think the world actually takes away from him because you got people that came in here while we was all talking about Trey. They came in here and they wanted to be like, oh, y'all just fans and y'all talking about celebrities. Y'all ain't talking about nothing important. But we specifically said that this was about this. Right. You know what I mean? So if you come in, you got to find out what the topic is. You know what I mean? Because Periscope is all over the world. So you might didn't see our Instagram. So you gotta wait to hear about the topic. You want to talk about Biden? Why would the fuck would you come in? Do any of this say anything about election? Was you able to type what this is about?
Right.
I know it says I crave Tremaine, right? It do say. See, a lot of people still don't even know his name. They know Trey Songz. They don't know Tremaine Alden Nevison.
Right. So don't.
They don't fucking get it. You know what I mean? Right. And it's just important to the artists that you taking away from my career over the fact that you mad that I don't post who I'm fucking. Do you post who you fucking?
Exactly.
Come on, y'all, talk to me.
That's immature though. Like if you really think about it, like why is who somebody fucking important to you? Like that ain't your business. Like fuck you wanna do that shit for?
Right.
Like let the man do his shit in peace.
people are so just focused on celebrities' personal life and who they having sex with and what they doing with their children and all this other shit. Like, focus on the music. That's what, especially if they are an R&B singer or hip hop artist. Focus on the music. Don't focus on the personal life of that celebrity. Like, do it matter? It don't really.
But I think Biden is a really big deal because he might. Y'all, it's so crazy. He might be able to change the way shit ran in love and hip hop and all that. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's soul was so into that fighting and everybody want to talk about celebrities because they always seem to be fighting. But it could get to the point where because Biden is a new president, they'll actually some of those white people that have, you're my entertainer, you make me money. Maybe I don't want you to be rah-rah no more. Now I need you to find a way to do something else to make me money without fighting each other. You know what I mean? It's got to be a different way. People dying. Y'all, King Von is not the only person who passed away. It's 2 new black artists. They were new, and they passed away. One was only like 24, and one was only like 30. You know what I mean? So it's very
true talk. What are you saying? He said, but you don't have to focus on the celebrity. Order to interpret the music. So he's saying that he don't focus on the celebrity. He looks to interpret the music.
Oh, like the lyrics and stuff like that.
Right.
That's good because majority of the world, they do. Y'all, I've been at jobs that people come in the job talking about it. Girl, did you see what happened last night on Love and Hip Hop? Yeah, and Rich Dollars, he fucked with Nicki Natural, and I couldn't even believe it. And then they got to fight, and you know who else was good? I hope Trigger brings back out. I hope he brings out Olivia, and I hope he brings out 7th Streeter. Because 7th Streeter is beautiful and she got really good music and he calls her his sister. And Olivia, I think she could still go back to that music she had before. Remember she used to be on 50 Cent. I'm not on 50 Cent. She used to be on G-Unit. I'm sorry. That was with 50 Cent. That includes 50 Cent. And I think they could bring her back out. You know what I'm saying? Because she tried so hard. It seemed like she cried so much on them Love and Hip Hop, her music out. And a lot of times, even like Tierra Marie, it's like they got her ass stuck. Tierra Marie has been doing season after season after season after season. And it seemed like all the fuck she talk about is Ray J. Where the fuck is her music? I was so happy when Yo-Yo finally dropped a single. Yo-Yo was like the first one to show them, no. Remember Trey Songz had My Moment? This is how shit supposed to go. Love and hip hop is supposed to be about, talk about whatever dude you talking about, 50%, and then 50% show that I'm making music in the studio. And I'm dropping a hit so now the people could go buy it because they see it. But they not doing that. They got it 90% focused on who the fuck niggas is fucking, when you gonna post it, and then 10% on the song.
Right.
And then the investors go, well, why the song ain't do well? Nigga, because all they want to see is a fight now.
Right.
All you ever did was have them fight. I personally miss Trey Songz, My Moment. That was my all-time favorite. To show how you get ready for a tour, to show the wardrobe artists. You know what that's like? Like, I live in the old village. You know what I'm saying? The Asbury Park fucking village. Ain't nobody coming here to do no hair and makeup and help me pick out a selection of clothes. That shit is a big deal to us. We love that shit. And what jewelry you gonna wear? And then it's big names. It ain't even little names. You know what I'm saying? We go get our jewelry from the mall or some shit. They getting their jewelry from Givenchy and Dolce and Gabbana and all, you know what I'm saying? Bags and shit, purses, handbags. We don't get to do that. Do you get to do that, Renee? Is somebody coming to your house bringing all of that to get you beautiful? Yeah, I ain't think so. See, you see what we going through? We want to see that. We don't want to see that fighting shit, niggas. We fight. You get on my push the fuck out. Fighting is for everybody. Shit, something that ain't for everybody is the fact that everybody ain't a celebrity.
Right.
That's what we interested in. Remember MTV Crib? They don't even do MTV Cribs no more. I've been seeing like a kid one. They do like a young people's one, but you don't know who the fuck they are, but they rich as hell.
Like, even though we know what Trey's house looked like, I still want to have an MTV Cribs of it. Like,
and he got plenty. He got plenty, so he could pick one. Ooh, what's the one I ain't usually at? And don't even tell the location, because it's getting to that point where you can't even tell the location no more.
Like, we know, but you know what scares me? Trey's address is on the internet. Like, people could look up his address right now.
I ain't know that.
His address is...
No, don't say it. Don't say it. I don't want to know that.
Somebody was trying to join.
I'm more of a person. Let him come get me. Fuck that shit.
Ooh, that boy bag. That boy bag.
Nobody paying attention. The one who look at him. Stalker. Oh my God. You don't got your address up.
I'm not stalking, bro. I'm having a conversation. We talking about the same thing. You just going out.
What you say about Trigger? What the fuck did you say about Trigger, cornball?
Renee, weren't we just saying dude make good music?
You didn't say that. You said the last time you listened to him, you was 10.
And I said he make good music.
You said the first time you listened to him,
it don't matter if I listen to him yesterday. It don't matter if I listen to him yesterday.
First off, she don't like you. She don't like you.
I'm trying to make her like me, bro. We just talking, bro.
It ain't nothing to talk about.
It ain't even that serious.
What we did Trigger have number one R&B album?
How did
you download it?
Serious, bro.
Nigga, did you download it?
It out right now, bro.
Oh, wait.
I'm for real though. I'm just on some positive stuff right now. Like, why she?
No, you're not.
Buku right now.
You look as corny as that goddamn picture.
Like, okay, so let's all talk real quick. Let's get on the same page. Let's get on the same page. So, what was you saying about
Oh, I was saying I wouldn't want the address.
Okay. So yeah, the address. So I'm not gonna say the address. I'm just saying that it's online, and that scares me because a lot of these celebrities are dying. And
yeah, that's not good. That's super not. How did that nigga address get on there?
They do something called a bird's eye view, and you can find yourself on there. If you do, you better get it off.
Oh, hell.
That shit off. That bird's eye view.
Yeah, bro. They smoking everybody this year, bro. They just smoke Pop Smoke, Vaughn, goddamn shit. I'm talking about this. They might as well just throw this whole year away, bro. This shit is just.
This year is terrible. Everybody just passed. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't. Like, I wonder how people was feeling, like, with the whole King Von. Like, if that was, like, I could.
Bro, that was stupid wild, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What happened? What happened, Renee?
Like, with King Von, like, you know how many fans was hurt? Like just imagine, like, the fan base and how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even picture that with Trey and us. Like, that's.
Bro, that shit caught me like off guard as hell. I was just on the Explore page and I seen it and I was like, nah, this count. Then I went to Academics page and I was like, oh, hell. It might be dead for real. Cause you know some of this shit on Instagram be fake.
You gotta be careful with too. A lot of these girls are quick to get you hurt faster than a nigga would. A nigga just like, wait till I pull up with the neck, bitch. You gonna be mad. But girls, they get real fucking crazy. Like, they
just don't play. Like, these bitches will put a hit out on you before a nigga will put a hit out on you. Simple.
And what's crazy to me is who fucking sits and listen to him. First off, women more than usual sound like cackling hens. So you just gonna go after this nigga because she gave you a little bit of pussy? This the first pussy you ever had? You know what I mean? Like, that's, you see what I'm saying? Like, some people, they just get real fucking crazy. And, you know, like I said, with Treyology, that shit is too weird. When I don't think I ever noticed numbers until the shit started happening to me. And I felt like when it happened to me, they practiced for it to happen to celebrities.
Right.
And, you know, you got to be careful because, first off, as being a black woman and being left out homeless in Las Vegas, being left out homeless, they was trying to figure out how to do it to men and women. You know what I mean? So now with Trigger, I keep asking him not to feed the city. Don't feed the city. I want them not to do that. If y'all going to any, first off, because they worked hard for their money. Everybody gotta work. If I'm a druggie and I find money to go not just buy weed, but to go buy cocaine, and now I'm down and out because I spent my life sniffing cocaine, you gotta feed me? Cause you stayed up a week and went to work and made money, but you gotta feed me because I got a cocaine habit? No, don't feed people. People make their own choices in life. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, but giving back to the community though. Ain't nothing wrong
But it's a different way to give back, sis. It's a different way. Sometimes you find, like right now, because Biden just won, while they was doing the whole election, people started losing their job. They started doing this COVID crap, and everybody started losing their jobs. So you can give people jobs and make them earn their way. Or if you want to do something like a charity thing, pay people rent. People definitely need their rent paid. I can get food. People got somebody's house they can go to and eat. You know what I'm saying? They got EBT. Rent pay is harder to get in something kind of nice. Like I said, I live in the Asbury Park Village. It's dusty, old. It's so old, no translations. Like the young man just came in from Puerto Rico. They don't have none of that. You know, where all that new modern stuff and that Hong Kong and Chinese looking stuff, everything is translated. It's compartmentalized. So I keep telling Trigger, you know, I feel like that they act like he's too repetitive. I think that's the word.
Hey, you know him in real life?
Hell yeah, I go to the concerts and be in the front. We get in the front.
Like,
I'm a very
you be talking to him and shit
praise angel.
Yeah, so you be like talking to him and shit like on the phone.
When I get to talk to Trigger, he's about to perform. He's about to work. But I get to at least, you know, say a single line or something to him, and he knows my face. He knows who I am, and he knows my accounts.
He follow you?
His family do too.
Did Trey Songz follow you?
I don't know if he.
Fuck out of here, you dumb asshole.
I don't know if he followed my actual account, but I know he shows us certain things that he knows that his angels are around.
Shit, the fuck?
Yeah, I saw what Bro wrote. Bro, stupid.
Something about herpes.
Tell my Trey got herpes. Tell me y'all talking about herpes. Nigga, first of all.
Sometimes I think the people that say that be the ones who have it. Nigga, who you fucking?
No, because a lot of people always say, "Oh, do Trey got a disease? Do you know? Cause he fuck a lot of bitches. So do he got herpes?" And like, nigga, like obviously.
All niggas fuck a lot of bitches. Niggas around here fuck a lot of bitches, and they local than a motherfucker.
Hey,
they are local.
If he had herpes, his baby mama would have had herpes, right?
That man said phase 1 denial.
This did not fail. Yeah.
Bro, look what this man writing for. Who is it, dude?
Get the fuck out of here.
I can't even see some of the comments y'all see, but a lot of people that say that, it's really them, because they fucking a lot of people. They just ain't telling who they fucking. It's that simple. Oh, you know what I wanted to bring up? You know what I wanted to bring up though, Renee? So I don't know if y'all know Rennie Rucci, but Rennie Rucci is under Goose Gates, who is close to Bad Business Jr. I don't know if everybody know who Bad Business Jr. is, but again, like I said, I call him my brother. I've met him, and me and you know he's Trey Songz artist. Even though Trigger didn't do like a label like Kevin Lyles did, 300, he still has artists. So Rennie Rucci numbers, you know, Rennie Rucci gets so fucking pretty, and her numbers are horrible. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? Like, it's so weird that I feel like it's too many people that disrespect celebrities. Too many people. You know what I mean? So I think that's why sometimes, like, they do a feature. Like, let's say Trigger did one with Rennie. You know what I mean? Because first off, Rennie Rucci had a tour, like, soon as you knew her name, she had a tour, and everybody was there. That shit was packed.
Right.
So, you know, it's very weird to me that, you know, you got people that's really respected in the game like Trigger. Like, Trigger done a lot. But just because he don't always want to show who he fucking, his numbers should not be this hit.
Right.
And if you look at a lot of the other albums, Anticipation 3 didn't go number 1. Now on Dat Piff, DATPIFS, it is back there certified. It's back there like 2 times certified. And look at Fab. Fabulous is one of the greatest rappers like of all time. And you don't see Fab going on no tours or nothing either.
Because he ain't that's why. Because he did not sell his soul.
Yep. And guess who he be with? He be with his woman, Emily. He show his woman.
But you know he beat on her though.
Huh?
Damn.
I said
What happened?
I said, you know, he beat on her.
I don't think that's true.
No. No, that was no. He knocked all her front teeth out of her mouth.
Damn.
When the hell you hear something like that?
Girl, that's old. Girl, this is years ago.
Oh, well, then they got over that. They on their newest baby. Shot Sanity was just at the baby shower. They on their newest baby.
So you saying he hit her with a Ryuki? She just went to hit the stage. She was like, fuck.
Where you from?
She was like, fuck it, we too far in.
Hey, where is you from? Cause I need to know.
Stupid.
I thought you was from my city, Houston, but never mind.
I can't even believe he from acting like that. Kendrick P Music too. Kendrick P Music love Trigger.
But
Kendrick P Music is from Memphis.
I ain't know he was beating on that girl though.
No, he don't beat on her no more. It was like that one time.
Oh.
I don't remember. Well, they on their newest child, so that's all over with. But what I'm saying is, you know, you don't see them get even Missy. Like Missy, when's the last time Missy got an award? Has Missy gotten an award? Even her numbers on Twitter took a dive. I couldn't believe that shit. I said, what the fuck is Missy? Why is her numbers taking a dive? Everybody love Missy.
I'm a cute bitch.
And I thought everybody loved Trigger. And, you know, they always try to make it seem like we only love him because he's fine. No, we happy as hell because he's fine.
Oh, my God.
We happy about that. You know what I mean? But that shit.
We don't
I don't know.
I love him.
Yeah, somebody said that to one of our sisters, to one of the Trey's Angels. She lined up all her fucking CDs, played them the fuck out. She said, "Yeah, I only love Trigger because his looks and lined up all his
My
CDs.
man,
That
I
shit
don't know why my
was so
phone keep
great.
doing it.
I was happy as hell. Damn up, sis.
The Android, but yeah.
Nah, I'm on the iPhone. I was just checking the time though, cause like I was thinking about going to go get another Swisher car, probably gonna gas up. But then I was like, when I checked the time, like that was hung up. I'm like, what the fuck?
All right, well, I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'm out. So I love that we got to talk about this. You know, we had a good decent talk.
I was just talking about the
And we actually got two. We got the first one and we got this one. So y'all go ahead and talk. And sis, you know what to do. Hit me up, all right?
So you finna leave?
Yeah. Go ahead and talk. I don't wanna. Bye.
I'm not finna. I'm about to end it. I'm finna end it.
No, you're not. Bye.
Yes, no.
God, I hated him. Oh my God, fucking dumbass clown. Just a fool just to laugh at.